All right, Jason, how well did you sleep last night?
Pretty good. A little more than normal, but yeah, definitely.
Understandably so. As an offensive player, how long does it take into a game to feel like you have it, where you have your game?
Yeah, I think once you get your touches, not really being in the D zone all game, winning your battles, breaking out easily. I think just possession through the neutral zone is something that is can really
Okay.
drive the game. I think kind of punting it out and not really getting it back kind of slows it down. But we were really good yesterday. The line was really good yesterday, breaking the puck out, so I kind of fed in the offensive zone.
What was the conversation like between you and Hintz as things started going in a very positive direction for you guys?
Yeah, I think just keep it going. I think he was kind of feeling it. He was moving really well. He likes to play with the puck. I like to play with the puck. So to be able to make plays out there and use our skill is a good. It was good for him to get back on track this series, and yeah, it was fun.
It was good for you too, and you were still racking up assists over your quote-unquote goal drought. Did you see what Pete DeBoer had to say about you in the press avail yesterday? Because someone asked about your slump, and I know you're used to dealing with the media, but what did it mean for you to hear your coach come to your defense in that way? Because he was pretty adamant sticking up for your game.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it actually until
Okay.
after the game. So I think it's just a pure coincidence. But Pete knows who I am. Knows the player I am, regardless of scoring goals. I do other things. I think the proper way. Play pretty good hockey. Otherwise, obviously I want to score goals, and that's what they want me to do. But if I can, produce, good shifts, momentum, not try to get scored on. That helps too, but I kind of went through this last year in the playoffs, and score all the second round last year. So,
What did you learn from that maybe you applied just mentally this year as you were going through it?
I think it was just one of those things. Like, it is what it is. I didn't score all second round. Still didn't score this second round. Haven't scored in the second round in my career yet. So, but just sticking with it. Things are gonna bound to change. But I think last year learning that if you're not scoring, to be able to contribute in other ways.
Yeah.
And I think this year, defensively, setting guys up, setting our other lines up for success, not getting scored on, playing the right way, playing hard, is something I learned from that. If you're not scoring, you can do those other things.
One thing I noticed that you have been doing this postseason is blocking a lot of shots. You've blocked almost as many shots in the playoffs as you did the entire regular season. Is that like a conscious effort that you've made, or is it just coincidence of playoff hockey?
I think it's both. Obviously, in playoffs, I think there are going to be a lot more shot attempts. Everyone's going to throw it at you, but I think throughout the regular season, it is what it is. But obviously, in the playoffs, everyone in the locker room buys in. You see it every night. Another guy steps up and blocks a shot. So I'm just in the right place at the right time, and it is what it is. As long as I don't get hurt.
All right, last one for you. Obviously, it's a couple games in a row now where you guys have had to come out in the second with a big push, and you've been able to do that. What was the conversation like between the first and the second? Was there any?
Yeah, not much more to be said other than just winning more battles, trying to set us up for success. It's hard when other teams just outworking you, and it's going to feel really fast. And that's how it felt in the first period. It felt like that the first period of Game 2 also. So, but we responded well. We know we have it in this group. Pete he knows we can do it. He knows what we're capable of. So it's up to us to try to do that right out the jump. And we look forward to trying to do that tomorrow.
I lied. I have one more. Is that
Okay?
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Hintz yesterday after the game said that part of it was the battles that you talk about, but also just like playing down low and getting the game, deeper into the ozone. Are you guys clicking better when you're able to do that?
Yeah, they're a fast team, right? Their guys want to get the puck with speed. It's harder to do that when they have to stop in their D zone. Right?
Okay, I get that.
On the forecheck, if you can stop the puck and not let them get their speed, get up to the neutral zone, slows their game down, kind of slows the pace down, and allows us to kind of control the game. And I think that was pretty evident in the second period yesterday, but also the first period we struggled to do that. And obviously, it's a credit to them. They worked hard. They win battles. I mean, they're here for a reason. So, but we know with good structure and trusting each other that our game can kind of take over.